All right, all right, all right, all right. Elevation Nation Conversations. Friday night, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Let's get into it. God, Body, Sean, I'm here. Elevation Nation Tribe, how y'all doing? Hit that like, share, subscribe button. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. Drop a comment in the comment section. We in there. We up to 700 subscribers, so I'm working on a documentary video about me and some other topics. You know, the production is finna get crazy. The production is finna go to a whole nother level. So I made a promise and said if I get to 700 subscribers within a month, we're gonna get busy with it, showing what I can really do. But yeah, hit that like, share, subscribe button. And I want to make sure, yeah, they got another story out on creepy Vince McMahon. So I want to make sure that they start running and seeing this all over the news, like they did R. Kelly and Bill Cosby and Jonathan Majors. How they do all the brothers when they get, you know, any accusations of sexual assault or issues and things like that. So I want to make sure they see it. Yeah, billionaire WWE founder Vince McMahon under federal sex trafficking investigation. Yeah. Yup, Vince McMahon. Yup, WWE billionaire. So I want to make sure the news is covering this and talking about it all day, every day, and interviewing all the victims, quote unquote, supposed victims, and all of that. So we're going to make sure they get on top of it, just like they did R. Kelly and everybody else, P. Diddy and Puff Daddy, and all of that. So let's get some fair treatment. Let's get some fair coverage. You know, if we all can't be equally comfortable, then we all gonna be equally uncomfortable. But I saw this story and they was talking about that they've been investigating him since 2022 on sex trafficking allegations. So yeah, let's make sure that we see Gayle King doing interviews and all the all the top reporters. We want all of them reporting on this. Yeah, the same way they give a brother all that smoke and give him all that coverage whenever we get accused of anything. They make sure we plastered all over the news, top story, breaking news, all of that. So we want to get Vince McMahon a Gayle King interview so he can say like R. Kelly did, man, y'all killing me. Y'all playing my life. That ain't funny though, but it was funny. You know what I'm saying? If R. Kelly was guilty of doing that shit, hey, you gotta pay. You gotta pay the piper. Didn't he say he's the Pied Piper of R&B? But yeah, we want to give Vince McMahon all the smoke. So let's see what they're talking about in this article. It says federal prosecutors in New York have been in contact with those who've accused McMahon of sexual misconduct for months. The Journal reported citing people familiar with the investigation as part of a probe that started almost 2 years ago and has included a grand jury subpoena and search warrant for his phone. Oh man. You know when they get them phone records, they finna go pull up all that. It says the subpoena is reportedly sought information from a number of people who've accused McMahon in misconduct ranging from sexual harassment to assault, sexual coercion, and rape. Wow. So this guy's a billionaire and he's running around here raping people supposedly or quotedly. Federal prosecutors have not charged McMahon or formally accused him of a crime yet. McMahon has denied some of the claims like rape allegations from former WWE referee Rita Cheriton, but has not addressed the allegations by the other women, according to the Journal. McMahon, who resigned from his role as CEO of the WWE parent TKO Group last week amid a new lawsuit claiming he sexually abused and trafficked former WWE employee Janelle Grant, told the Wall Street Journal the federal probe would not find any wrongdoing. Representatives for WWE and the TKO Group did not immediately respond to Forbes' request for comment Friday. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's see. It says Grant, who said she was offered $3 million to keep her alleged relationship with McMahon quiet, filed a lawsuit in Connecticut last Thursday alleging he pushed her to have a sexual relationship with him and shared explicit photos of her with fellow employees and wrestlers. The lawsuit says he trafficked her to others within the organization and sexually assaulted her. Hold on. Now this part right here, I don't understand. How could he traffic her to others? She's a grown adult woman and she's an employee of his, so she's working for him at the same time. She's doing wrestling matches. How can he make her go deal with other dudes? I don't understand. I don't get that part right there. It sounds like she was doing maybe a little something strange for some change, but we ain't gonna go there with it. But it says, let me see. The lawsuit says he trafficked her to others within the organization and sexually assaulted her. McMahon has denied the claims but resigned from his role as CEO of the TKO Group the next day. In the summer of 2022, WWE's board investigated a series of hush money payments made by McMahon to women who'd accused him of sexual misconduct, including a $7.5 million deal with a wrestler who said he coerced her into a oral. Come on. Coerced. Come on. The payments made by McMahon from Sheraton's 1990s rape allegation for an undisclosed amount. He admitted no wrongdoing by agreeing to the settlement, and his lawyer at the time told the Wall Street Journal he settled the case solely to avoid the cost of litigation. McMahon briefly retired from the WWE in July 2022 amid reports of the payments, but returned in early 2023 before arranging its sale to the Endeavor Group. The deal created the public TKO Group. Wow. So he paying $7.5 million to these women to keep them quiet from what he was doing allegedly or whatever. And man, the women in these cases and situations, they getting a big payday. They getting a big payday. So these cases right here are precedents. This is going to change the whole landscape of business, relationships, all of that. So if these women were willing participants at some point in time in doing these things under coercion or distress, as they say, but now they can come back at a later time and say, no, it was coercion and he forced me and I didn't want to do it. Man, I don't think people know what the ramifications of this can be. They gonna have women coming out of the woodworks that were getting down, doing something strange for some change for years. This is crazy. So I definitely want to see how they cover this on Good Morning America and ABC News and NBC. I want to see some interviews. I want to see some stories. I want to see some documentaries like the Surviving R. Kelly documentary, and I want to see all that. I want to see a Gayle King, Oprah Winfrey interview. I want to see all of that. Yeah. Vince McMahon is accused of sex trafficking, just like they were doing with R. Kelly. Yeah, I want to see some coverage. Let's get some equal coverage across the board. I want to see some coverage of that. But wow, that is crazy. But hit that like, share, subscribe button, y'all. Appreciate y'all for tapping in with me. I also wanted to check in too, and I saw this story of some migrants up in New York attacking New York City officer. Let me see. Yeah, this is on Fox News. It says migrants. Hold on, let's pause it. Let me see. Okay, I don't know if it'll go up. But it says NYPD officers attacked on surveillance video near Times Square by migrants later freed without bail. So they got illegal migrants in New York City getting resources by the United States government from us taxpayers' money. They're getting put up in shelters. They're getting fed. They're getting documentation help. They're getting Medicare and healthcare help. So we got a group of young thug migrants attacking a police officer. Let me see. It has a video to it. Let's see what the video show. Wow, you see the thugs? Look at the thugs. Look at the migrant thugs. What they doing? Wow, look at all these thugs. now, now let this would have been some blacks. I don't see no officer grabbing for a taser, mistakenly trying to grab a taser, grabbing a gun and shooting and killing any of them like the way they would do. They have done some black teens. No tasers come out. No firearms come out. Look at the thugs. They kicking the police officers, taking they look like they kicking them in the head. All that. Look at this. This is crazy. So we got illegal migrants beating up on duty police officers. No police officer pulled out a taser or mistakenly tried to pull out a taser and pulled out a gun. Nobody got shot. Nobody got hurt. And then they got released with no bail. Now, how many of y'all think this would happen if it would have been some black teens or anybody else? Man, you would have had at least 3 bodies. At least some tasers. No, ain't nowhere in the world. No, ain't nowhere in the world. So nobody got shot. Nobody got tased. None of that. All the migrants, the immigrants, or whatever, illegal immigrants, they get away just or get arrested. No harm done. Now, let that would have been a black teenager that was just pulling out his cell phone or talking loud to the police officer. It would have been a totally different story. A totally different story. It would have been some bodies everywhere. It would have been protesting and all type of stuff going on. So that just goes to show you how there are 2-3 different sets of laws. And they have the laws for the black community, and they have the laws for all the other communities. Policies and procedures for the black community, and policies and procedures for the rest of the community. That's wild to me that these illegal immigrants could beat up a New York City police officer and nobody was maced, tased, or shot, or any of that. No incident. But I want to know what y'all think about that. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Elevation Nation Conversations, God Body Sean. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Like I said, the content is going to get better and better and better and keep growing. We hitting that mark. We steady building. And drop a comment in the comment section. We're going to check y'all on the next one. I peace and salute you guys. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. But I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. All right, one.